everybody, today we're going to show you what you need to make our donkey. So first of all you need 2 flower pots. We're using a large and a small paper flower pot, but you can use any flower pots you have around the house. We need some googly eyes. We need some pens, some glue, some scissors, some paper to make the legs and the ears, some wool for the mane and the tail, but you can use anything you have around the house like string, or you can just colour in a mane as well if you want to. And last but not least, you need some sellotape. First of all, we're going to make the ears for the horse and donkey. So you need to get a piece of paper, and if you offer it up to the back of your first flower pot, you'll know how big you want to make your ears. So we're going to make ours around this big. So if you put your finger where you want to mark it, and you're going to fold the paper in half like this, and then what you're going to do is draw your ear shape on the paper. So our ear looks like this shape, and then you're going to cut it out, and don't forget to ask an adult to help you with this piece. And now we have 2 ears. So for our donkey, we're going to colour our ears in with a brown pen, but you can colour yours in any colour you want. So we're going to colour our ears in just like this. So they're coloured, we can put them to one side to dry off for a moment. Do the same for the other ear. Like so. Next we're going to make the donkey's legs, and he needs 4 of those. We're going to cut our piece of paper that we've already folded, and we're going to cut that out like this. And then what we're going to do with that is cut along the fold. Don't forget to ask an adult to help you with this cutting bit, like that. And then we're going to cut that strip in half, and then that makes our 4 legs like this. So we're going to colour our legs in brown to match his ears, and we're going to put some black on the bottom to make his hooves. But again, you can use any colour you want. So you just want to leave a little bit down the bottom, about that much down the bottom for the black for the hoof, and then you just want to colour the rest of the leg in brown. So then you just want to get the black pen and do that along the bottom. Like this, and then you want to do that for all 4 legs. So there we have all 4 legs coloured in. So they'll look a bit like this, and then we're going to put them to one side to dry. The next bit we're going to do is make the mane for our horse. What you're going to do is you could take your wool, place it along the front of your flower pot and put your thumb there, and then you're going to run it along the back to about here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to wrap that round about 10 times to make the mane. So you just keep wrapping like this. And then you're going to take the scissors and cut that like that. Then you're going to thread your wool along the top of your scissors. Again, don't forget to ask an adult to help you if you're using sharp scissors like I am. And you're going to cut all the loops and then do the same for the other side. Like this, and then cut them. Then that's ready for your mane. You're going to put that to one side, and then to make his tail, what you're going to do is going to get the larger flower pot, and you're going to place the wool just inside and put your thumb there. And then you're going to measure out how long you want your tail. I'm going to do mine about this long, and again, if you wrap round about 6 times for the tail, and then just keep wrapping like this, and then again like you did for the mane, you're going to cut it, and you're going to thread the loops onto your scissors like this and cut it. And again, don't forget to ask an adult to help you with this bit. And again, you do the same with the bottom bit, and then there you have his tails. You're going to put that to one side for a moment whilst my little helper Willow takes a nap, because crafting is very hard work. We're going to show you how to assemble your horse. Now for the fun part, we're going to start assembling our donkey horse. So I'm going to use googly eyes, but if you haven't got googly eyes, you can just draw your eyes on. So we're going to take a small flower pot, and we're going to put some glue on the front of it. Like about here. Put a big bit of glue on there, and we're going to put the first eye on like this. Then we're going to go to the other side. We're going to put lots of glue on, and we're going to put the we're going to put the second eye on. Try not to drop it like I did. There we go. So that's the start of our horse. Then the next thing we're going to do is put lots of glue along the top of our horse, along the top of our pot, and then we're going to start to glue his hair on. So we're going to get the wool that we cut earlier, and we're going to place it so it goes kind of straight like this, spread out a bit. And we're going to place that along the front of our flower pot and press down into the glue to hold it in place. Like this. And there's his mane. And then the bits at the back you can just spread out later on to make it however you like it. So the next part is to put the head onto the body. So for that, what we're going to do is we're going to get lots of glue and put it along the top of the big flower pot like this. Lots and lots of glue to help it stick, like so. Then we're going to take the head and we're going to place it so the eyes are at the front onto the flower pot. I'm going to push down hard to hold it in place. And then to help secure the head on, we're going to put some sellotape underneath. So we're going to put some sellotape along the back part of our flower pot. And push down so it holds it along the back of the flower pot like this. And we're going to do the same with the front of the head. Once you put the sellotape on underneath his head like this and through the back, it will help secure the head on. So now we've got the starts of our horse. We just need to put his legs and his tail on. So first of all we're going to put his legs on. So you need to take your leg that you made earlier and you want to take some glue. And you just want to put some glue along the back of the leg, like this. And you're going to place that along the front of your flower pot like this. So that's leg number 1. And then we'll put on leg number 2. We're going to do the same thing. Bit of glue along the back. And then just place that one next to it like this. And there you have it, there's his front 2 legs. Now I think we're going to put his ears on. So to attach his ears, you just want to run a bit of glue along the very bottom of the ear like this. And then you just want to push that gently just inside the top of the flower pot like this. And then bend it up a little bit. So that's one ear like this, and then we're going to do the same for the other ear. Just going to run a bit of glue along the bottom. And then we're just going to stick it just inside our flower pot and bend it forward slightly. So there our horse has 2 ears now. So now for the second lot of legs and the tail, and we're finished. So for his back legs you just want to put a little bit of glue along like this. And you're just going to tuck that just along the back of the flower pot and fold it out like this. So you're tucking it just inside. And there's one leg. And you want to do the same for the other side. So a bit of glue along the top of the leg. And just inside your horse like so. And now you just want to get, there you go, you just need to attach his tail now. So for the tail you want to do is get some sellotape. Get the wool you cut out earlier. Put the sellotape along the wool like this. And you want to tip your horse upside down at the back and put the sellotape inside the pot like this. And then you can plait your tail if you want. I'm not going to plait mine. But there you go, there's his tail. So last but not least, we're going to draw the nose on our donkey. So if you want to just get a pen and just on the front of the small flower pot, draw 2 ovals for his nose. Like that. There we have it, one completed donkey. We hope you enjoyed making your donkey as much as we did. Thank you for watching.